This is YSM Sports Media. Want to thank you for all your love and support. Really appreciate it. We wouldn't be able to do this without you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now and click the notification button for all future content.
Yeah, with Hot Shot Hackett. What's good, Hot Shot?
Chilling, man. Another day, another dollar.
What you got going on there?
Today we just working basic shit. Everybody getting ready for hopefully June, maybe May. It might got some amateur shows, but pro. Like I got two people I want to turn pro within June and July. So
Who's turning pro?
Marissa Mills at 130.
The female David Benavidez?
Yeah, time on pop her chain for 130, and then Jabril Noble at 130.
Okay.
I mean, he won 26, but I told him you go to 30 and work down and see if you can get it down.
Okay.
I think 26 is pushing it, but I could be wrong.
So this is an exciting time?
Not really exciting, just like eager. Like I'm just like let's go. Like I'm more like, come on, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always like, I guess excited about boxing. It's boxing, but some shit I be like with this Corona shit and all that. I feel like they put a pause on a lot of shit. You know what I mean? But what can we do?
Now, is that one of the reasons why you're turning them pro? Is because how Corona has affected the amateur boxing system?
Absolutely, because locally it's been tough to get some fights. He did get a fight not too long ago against a kid from Delaware, but that's not going to happen too often. The reason I know it's not going to happen too often because I put his name out there to fight on some shows, and we can't get the shows. Then it was the tournaments was supposed to start. The Golden Gloves just got pushed back. You know what I mean? He had a baby this past tournament with the Westerns. You know what I mean? So it's like if I could return pro. He's 20 years old. He'd be 21 this July. You know what I mean?
How old is Mills?
Marissa is 20, I think 28.
So basically the clock is on with her.
Yeah, but with her it's a little different. She a female. You know what I mean? Females, they tend to blossom late.
They get title shots in like 6 or 7 fights.
Yeah, that's why it's different. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes your mind got to be made up. Sometimes your mind really got to be there. And I've been dealing with her for some years, but the thing is, you know what I mean? Mentally, it haven't always been there. I think she won it now, and you know what I mean? We're going to get there.
Mills be punching.
Oh, yeah, she can punch, and that's how I want her to understand. You can punch, so we got to learn how to box and maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about punching. Punching, you're going to die with it. Especially her. She can crack. So, let's see what happens.
All right, so the news of the day was Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo Alvarez, their ring size issue, and supposedly it got worked out.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on the whole situation? Like, is this normal?
It's normal because it's a game of advantages. It's just like home field advantage. It's like being in the ring that he won, a speed ring is what we call it, where the surface is tight and it's hard. That's a speed ring. That's home field advantage for him. And where is the fight gonna be? Where the fight gonna be?
Dallas?
All right, so that setting in Dallas is more prompt to Canelo and Mexicans and you know what he got going on. But if you think about it, Billy Joe countered with, all right, well, I want the ring I want. That's home field advantage. That's trying to have some type of home field advantage. Because the advantage is already in Canelo's court. It's in Dallas. It's going to be Mexicans all over the place. You mean Billy Joe already, he out of place. So it's like, damn, let me get the ring I want. Or let me get the ring surface. Or let me get the size. Like, damn, let me get something. You know what I'm saying?
Can you really be considered the best when you consistently stack the deck against the opponent?
No, not really. Because the conditions is always made for you. It's always his conditions. And Canelo, listen, don't get me wrong. He's a seller. He sell a lot of tickets. Billy Joe do too though. Billy Joe also undefeated. Canelo's not undefeated. So it's like, man, be fair. Since he already chose to come to America, he didn't have to fight Canelo. That's the whole thing. He didn't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? He could have cherry picked and went, or he could not even cherry pick. He could have fought Boo Boo Andre, somebody like that, or he could have pushed for a Charlo fight, something like that. He didn't have to fight Canelo. So the fact that he fight Canelo and he fighting him in Dallas, damn, give him the ring he won. Canelo, you supposed to be the best. If you're the best, rumble him in the ring. He won. You already fighting in your neighborhood. I mean, you from Mexico, but that shit is hop, skip, and a jump from Texas. You know what I'm saying? So give him what he want.
Now that the situation's been settled, do you think they added some extra cheese to Billy's taco?
It's either the money, which is usually what it is, and which usually gets the nod, or they gave him the ring he won. But I think it was the money. I think it could have been the money, because what else you gonna make a man change his mind within like an hour? He was just tripping like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, all right, come on, cool. So what that means to me is they sent the chick up to his room. You know what I mean? She had the handcuff to the suitcase. She had a nice little revealing outfit on. You know what I mean? She was laying there asking me what he wanted to do.
Do fans really underestimate? Do they overestimate legacy and underestimate the prize, which is the money?
Fans just going with what's popular and what's favorites. Like if you put a guy on HBO, right? If you put a guy on Showtime, put a guy on ESPN, and you say he the best up and coming right now, one of the commentators say that, the fans are going to repeat that. So the fans aren't doing nothing but with the media and the commentators and the promoters, the shit that they hearing, that's all they doing is repeating it. And they only repeating it to sound like an expert. So the fans don't care about legacy or nothing like that, or money, or they just want to see what they want to see, or, you know what I mean, or whatever's being talked about they want to see. The fans never know who is number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the world. They always know 1, 2, and 3. Fans know 1, 2, and 3 in the world. They don't know 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. They don't want to go that far. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand that it's different sanctioning bodies. So who's number 7 in WBC won't be number 7 in WBO unless they, you know, they feel like they want to be in the WBO or whatever. You know what I mean? And they like this shit. Boxing is crazy.
So